everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I filmed a video and I've been dying to do this. As you can see, someone got a little sun. Oh, it was awesome. It was a great time. But more than that, I have 2 new palettes to showcase. The first one was supposed to be here for Mother's Day, and it didn't get here till this month, but I got my hands on the American Psycho! Oh my god. This palette is actually a pressed pigment palette, and so they don't recommend that you use these colors around your eyes, but I'm going to use them around my eyes. I'm not sure why. It says pressed pigment palette for eyes and face, but pressed pigments may contain, let me see if I can read this, may contain pressed pigment shades that contain vegan pigments, numbers, are not recommended for use around the immediate eye area in the US, but are approved for use in the EU. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. So far, I've had no irritation, but man, is she beautiful. Woo, this is from Wicked Widow, y'all. This is a pricey one. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beautiful shimmers, and it is a 20 pan palette, so it's got 15 pressed pigmented mattes. The other one I got in is from what makes this one? I can't remember the name of the, why can't I remember where I got this from? But it is the 'Tis the Season palette. It is a Christmas palette. Christmas in July. Y'all, I don't care that it's a Christmas palette. Look at this color story. Y'all, that is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I don't think you understand when I say gorgeous. Look at this. This one is called Cranberries. Let me see if I can show you the duality of it. See how it's orange and then yellow and then it flips to green? Can you see how it's changing colors from orange to gold? And then it's got green. It's a metallic. Oh my god. This purple one is called Baubles. Oh my god, that's just delicious. Are those not beautiful? Oh, oh. Tinsel. Let me get tinsel. Look at that pinky gold. They are so pretty, and I just can't get enough of them. So this is the 'Tis the Season today. That's what I'm going to be playing with for this makeup Get Ready With Me. So how is everybody? What's been going on? How's everything going? Oh my gosh, we had so much fun camping. God, I wish that would show up to show you the different greens, because it turns green from gold to green. It is so pretty, and I can't get it to show you the colors. Oh my god, it's so pretty. But I've been testing these out, and Cosmic Brushes, 'Tis the Season. Cosmic Brushes is where I got it from, out of the UK, and it shipped hella fast. It was no joke. It got here before the Wicked Widow Beauty did. It sure did. And we ordered the Wicked Widow Beauty on May the 2nd, and it didn't come in till June the 2nd. We had to contact them and let them know that, because I wanted to get my money back. I didn't want to wait, but my husband, when he's like a little pit bull, when he sticks his teeth into something, he doesn't let go. And yeah, he sunk his teeth and he says, no, I'm getting you this palette. And I said, okay. Now, the palette is beautiful, However, it does have 4 browns in it on the top row there. Now, they are all a very different color. I'll have to do some color swatches and show you. But they are all a very different brown. But there's 4 browns. There's, let's see, Paul Allen. What color is that? Beige. There's beige and an eggshell and bone. And those are references in the movie, the eggshell and the bone. So, but the colors come out beautifully. The mattes perform amazing. I just love it. And killer, that red color, oh my gosh, it's beautiful paired with these browns. Oh my gosh. Almost makes me want to go into that, but I need these shimmers from 'Tis the Season are calling me. So that being said, let's get started. I need to prep my eyes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've already started. I'm going in with cookies. I'm going to go in with this one in the middle here called Cookies, and then a little bit of hot chocolate in the outer corner for some depth. That's what I'm going to start with. But this palette, let me tell you, this 20 pan palette came with, I got to wipe it off because it's got my fingerprints all over it. These 2 of these beautiful blushes. They're cream blushes. There's 1. And 2. Very pretty. And it came with 2 beautiful lipsticks. And these 5 pieces, the 2 blushes, the 2 lipsticks, and the palette are on sale right now for $35 on Cosmic Brushes. Now, shipping, because it's out of the UK, costs $16, which I didn't have any problem paying for shipping because that's still an amazing price. Get 2 gorgeous lipsticks, 2 beautiful cream blushes, and they are beautiful. And this amazing 20 pan palette, hell to the yeah. That was what, 35, 45, $51. And that was with shipping. And I got an email the very next day after I bought it saying that I had a Royal Mail parcel that was being delivered. And then as soon as it did, it said a Royal Mail parcel left the UK. And then shortly after that, it said the Royal Mail parcel. My parcel arrived in the United States. And I thought it was going to take like a week or 2 to get through customs or something because, you know, it's from out of the country. And I think it was 3 days after it arrived in the U.S., it said your Royal Mail parcel has been delivered. And I got that notification when I was at work. I was like, yeah! And it was here fast, hella fast, y'all. You have, I mean, a week. It was 7 to 10 days, literally. And I had this little hot little item in my hand. And it is beautiful. And I don't care that it's Christmas themed. You know, that beautiful orangey to green shade is called Cranberries, Tinsel, Candlelight Cookies, Ginger. I don't care that it's Christmas themed. It's beautiful, and I will wear it whenever I want to. Because there are no rules to my makeup. Nope, nope. All right, we're going in with that hot chocolate color now. Yeah, because you know me, I'm a clown person. I like bright colors. I like my eyes to be the focal point. And to be honest, These are the first cream blushes I have because, you know, I can't afford Rare Beauty right now. $30 for one blush. Are you kidding me right now? $30? That must be some phenomenal blush, though. Tell you what, I need to try it. Not on this day, but I need to try it. So, anyways, back to the camp out. Y'all, it was so much fun. My husband has lost the rest of his vision. We had to hook up the truck to the camper, meaning I had to back it up. So what we did was we got these 2 tennis balls on poles, and they were on these little magnets, and I put them on, one on the hitch and one on the other part of the hitch, and I backed it right up, and I got it on the first try. Yeah, I got it on the first try. Yeah. You know, because I'm not a reverse kind of person. I'm not very good at this stuff, and it's all new to me, driving campers and stuff. And oh, and by the way, I did go in with my Milani eyeshadow primer, and now I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter glue. And my daughter met us out there. My little hey met us out there, and she had no problem finding it. And it was funny. We were in the camper one night, all getting ready to be tucked into bed and whatnot, and all of a sudden I felt it. And I was like, oh, and I squished my legs together, and I felt it crunch. And I was like, Rich. And he goes, what? I said, move the blankets. I need you to grab it. He goes, grab what? And he's feeling up on my thighs, and it was in my calves. It was in my lower part of my leg. And I said, I don't know. I said, but if I move my leg, it's going to move. And I need you to catch it. And he goes, I can't see. So thank God Haley was there, because he goes, Haley, come here. And so she came over, and she goes, what is it? What is going on? I said, I don't know. It's between my legs. And I'm freaking out, right? And it's like dark out. So it was like after 10. And I'm screaming in the camper. The whole campsite, there was probably 200 people there. Wondering, why is she screaming? And I said, when I move my legs, please catch it. I was terrified. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It could have been a tarantula. It could have been scorpion. It could have been, you know, something out of Pandora's box, for all I knew, because that's where my head went with it. And so she's like, okay. So I move my leg, and it falls down. And she goes, oh my God. And I go, ah! And I didn't even look at it before I started screaming, y'all. I just started screaming. And I move, and I shimmy my way up, because I didn't want it to crawl on me. And I look, this poor thing was like elongated. It was probably as long as my finger at that point, because I had squished it so bad. I think it was a June bug, but I was like, what the fuck is that? It was hard to describe, but then it starts wiggling, and I was like, give me a napkin, because she's like, take it outside. I'm like, it's dying. It's going in the garbage. And so that's what I did. I put it in the garbage. I squished it some more in my hand, and I put it in the garbage. Yes, I'm a terrible, horrible person, because that sucker was between my legs, under the covers. Under the covers, y'all. Look at that pretty shimmer. Oh my God. It was really, really funny. But I didn't think it was funny at the time that it happened. And I mean, you could have took out insurance on me at that point to think I was going to have a heart attack. I mean, it was something that scared the living daylights out of me, and it had no business being between my legs. See, now I'm having trouble with this laying down. wonder if a brush would work better, because I have to kind of swipe it, and I'm used to patting it on. But I got it on there. Let me get my makeup wipe, clean off my finger. God, that's so pretty though. That's so pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with tinsel. That beautiful tinsel. Tinsel. Let's go in with tinsel. That beautiful pinky gold color. But this duochrome kind of acts funny. Okay. I'm not done, y'all. I'm going to blend it together. Don't worry. Don't you worry. That is so pretty. Stenosha. Is that a word? It is today. Stunning. I think I heard Bailey Sarian say that word. Stenosha. It rolls off the tongue. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this shimmer that's between cookies and hot chocolate. And it is cold. Candlelight. See how bright that is? I'm going to put that between these two colors and give it a blend so that it's not just a harsh line between them. Yeah. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. I hope you do too. But this, in my opinion, was a steal because the American Psycho palette was a lot more money. A lot more money. And all I got was the palette, because everything else was sold out. Thanks, guys. You know, don't save any for us peons. Clean up my under eye. Get my bukkake glitter fallout. Yeah. Okay. My eyes are done. Yes, my eyes are done. All right. Now we are going to go into some face primer and some foundation. So hold while I get that done. Okay, I'm back. I've got my foundation base on. I am putting on my concealer now. Oh my gosh, I just love this stuff. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm 52 years old and this works beautifully on my eyes. It can crease, but once you set it, it looks beautiful, and it looks beautiful all day long, y'all, because I wear this at work, and I just got off work a little bit ago, and it was still looking pretty good. I mean, I'll show you a before and after. I'll have to do one tomorrow where I get up early enough to film getting ready for work, and then I just won't wear a work shirt while I'm filming, and it'll still keep my anonymity and with work. Because we don't need to be getting in trouble. I like my job a lot. A lot, a lot. So, but yeah, I'd love to show you the before and after when I get ready in the morning. and what I look like when I get off work. Because I go in at 4:30. I get this all done at 4:30 in the morning, and I go in at 5, and then this one is nutmeg. What do we think? Nutmeg or Mary? Nutmeg, Mary, nutmeg for sure. I think so. This is a cream blush, so I have to put it on before I set my face. I should have put it on before I put my concealer on. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now I don't have a cream bronzer. I had one. It was the e.l.f. one, but it just faded away to nothing. There was nothing, no product. I mean, like I put the product on and I couldn't see any color payoff, and I tried to build it up, but y'all know I don't always have a lot of time for that, and I don't always remember to do stuff like that. So I have tried to build it up a few times, and it just didn't give me any color payoff, so I stopped using it. So I haven't bothered to buy another one since. But this blush is going on quite beautifully. It's blending out. Nice. It looks very nice. It's a good color on me. I didn't get to pick the shades of the blushes or the lipsticks. They just came with it as a Christmas set. And I got it, like I said, it was on sale for $35, and I had no problem with paying the shipping on that because I thought that was just too good of a deal. Like I said, this will crease a little bit. Once you get it set, it's golden. But I have a lot of wrinkles under my eyes. A lot. I mean, I'm 52. I'm not 42 anymore. And it shows under my eyes a lot. It really does. But I have to look at it as a blessing. A lot of people don't get the blessing of aging. I've known a lot of people that left this earth way too young. And I'm truly blessed. Now, does that mean I'm going to fight my age, or I'm going to just embrace it and grow old and gray? And I'm not just going to grow old and gray. I'm going to fight it every step of the way. Because I still feel like that 20-year-old kid, you know? The 18-year-old kid that used to sneak into clubs with her sister's ID, that used to go to Mexico, you know, because you only had to be 18 to drink. And if you were in a miniskirt, you got into the clubs for free. You bet. I still feel like that same person. We used to go to Tijuana every weekend. Every other weekend. Yes, every other weekend. And we'd go down to Chula Vista, where we met this guy named Doug. And he had a house there. Because the first time we went to Tijuana, you had to get to the border, and parking is like $20, right? Then you got to go across the border. And then to get into the little town where all the bars are, you got to take a cab. And that's like $10 a person. That's how they charge, $10 a person. Not, this is how much it's going to cost to get there. So we had 5 or 6 people the first time we went. So that was $60 for one cab. and it was $20 to park. So there's $80 right there. And you're talking, this is in the early 90s. That's a lot of money. So when we went, we met Doug down there. He was a really neat guy. He lives right there in Chula Vista, which is a border town. And we went over to his house and we parked the car. There was a trolley you can get on for 25 cents, takes you right into Mexico. And we just walk to the bars and saved a lot of money that way. And it was, oh, we just had so much. We danced and danced all night long. And I'm a terrible dancer and I didn't care. I did it anyways. It was so much fun. Life's an adventure, you know. It's all about the journey. And, you know, I am friends with that girl that we used to go clubbing with on Facebook still. And she was my best friend for 3 years. We were really tight, you know. I got out of high school when I was 16, got my diploma, and I went to beauty college. And I went to beauty college for a year, and I met her at beauty college. So we had a lot of fun. And yeah, I moved away and we fell out of touch, but I found her later in life she actually found me on Facebook. It was really cool. And she's so sweet. And she's just as beautiful as she was the day I met her. I mean, and it's been 30 flipping years, y'all. And she's still the stunning young lady that I knew from beauty college. She was able to get her license, and she has been doing hair for 30 years. I was not able to get my license. I ended up moving to Washington State after I failed 5 times. I took that stupid test 5 times, and I failed it 5 times. You know, this is a dream of mine to do makeup. It was to do makeup, special effects makeup for Hollywood is what I wanted to do. And so this is something that has always been a part of my personality. And I have not always been able to have it because of the men that I chose over this, you know. And let me tell you, I had a broken picker for a long time. And yeah, let's do my brows, shall we? I'll be right back. Back, and my brows are on. Look at that. She's got brows, finally. Ooh. I used to be the girl that didn't need to draw them on. And then the 90s happened, and I was in Seattle at the time. I actually lived in Washington State during the 90s. Oh my God. That was when Hart built the world's biggest recording studio, and grunge was everything. Oh my God, that was such a great time. I loved it. But I was lonely, and I thought I needed a man, and the man I chose was on the res, and he was the world's biggest dick. Let me tell you, he just, You know what? I bought this, and I hardly use it. It is a Sephora blush. It is number 16 heated, and it's a shimmer blush. Intense color release from the first stroke. Buildable application for a natural flush. Let's try it, shall we? I think, yeah, let's try it. And I think it goes pretty with my eyes. All right, let me find a clean brush. Clean your brushes, y'all. You need to clean them. Stop it. Okay, that's pretty clean. Let's see. Ooh. Did y'all see that Ulta had like a beauty con event that was in, where was it? I want to say Florida. And people were walking out with just bags and bags of product. And you did not have to be an influencer, man. You just had to have a ticket. I'm so going to the next one. It's supposed to be next year. And I got to find out when. Oh my God. That's a little much. Yeah, that's a little much, Susie. What the hell? What the hell, man? Get a clean brush. Oh, I know. I know what to do. I don't want to look like a clown. This will work. It has to work. It's always worked before. Don't you love how I jump from story to story? That looks better. Thank God. Man, that was really dark. Looked like Annabelle, the doll. We don't want Annabelle. Or Bozo the clown. We don't want that. No. In the last couple days, I feel like I look like a clown, and I don't want to feel like I look like a clown. But I'm wearing clown makeup, so of course I'm going to look like a clown. Anyways, where was I? The camp out. Oh, we got so sick when we got sunburned. I looked over at my husband. I was like, you're getting a little pink. And he goes, oh, I'm fine. He is not fine. Well, he's fine to me, but he is sunburned from head to his legs. He said he never felt denim the way he felt denim this week, because when he put his work pants on, he said he could feel every hair on his leg move. And it didn't feel good. But we're just a couple of knuckleheads having a good time out there. I mean, it was a blast getting sick, all of it, being with our friends and hanging out with them and laughing and just, oh man. I mean, yeah, we're 52 years old and we should know better than to get sunburned, but so what? You know what? Live. I didn't get sunburned in the face. You know why? Because I beat this mug and I've got SPF in my makeup. I'm not even lying, y'all. Look at my face. It's not sunburned. Look at my chest. It's sunburned. That kill me sometimes, I swear to God. I don't know. I just don't know, but I had a good time. And that's what counts. And I parked that camper all by myself. I backed it in and I didn't hit my garage. And it's on my property line. It's not on the neighbor's property line. And it's even. It's not cockeyed or cattywampus or anything like that. It is beautifully parked. And I did that. Me. I did that. Yes, I'm very proud of that. I am. I really am. Y'all know I love to tight line with my black eyeliner. But you know how sunburns go. Man, we couldn't sleep. I was hot. I was cold. And then I wanted the covers on, but the covers hurt. Then I got hot. Then I was cold. And it was just like I was shivering, and it was 90 degrees, okay? Because I had a little bit of heat stroke, probably, most likely. And my husband did too. Milani, make it last. Ooh, I need to get some more. She's getting low. But I like it because it's a big 6-ounce bottle. Say it with me, folks. For $15. Yes, at Walmart. Yes, it is. I love me my Walmart deals. Oh, God, I've missed doing this. I just love getting up here, playing with makeup, talking with you guys. Oh, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this eye look. I think it's absolutely stunning. And I think it works for the summertime. I think the colors are beautiful in the summertime. I don't know what I want to do for a lip. Well, let's see. I've got this beautiful Blend Bunny red. Look at that color. It's beautiful. But do I want to go with that color? It's a beautiful matte. It dries as a matte. Of course, I've got this one from CoverGirl. This is a brighter red. Look at that. But it's a little too bright. I think I would look like a clown with this one on. This is one that would work if you didn't have eyeshadow on and you just did like a heavy liner, you know, and then did the lips as the focal point. But I'm terrible with eyeliner. Terrible. I only put it in my waterline. We got this dark brick brown that is a real fun go-to for me. I don't know. Y'all need to talk to me and tell me what to do, like you're going to tell me right now. Leave it in the comments below what color you think I should go with, and then see if I went with it. Like anybody's going to leave a comment. This apricot one I've been wearing. It's very pretty. I've been wearing it with a brown liner. It's very pretty. I don't know, but I need a lip because this is not working. Lord of the Rings. What do we think of that one? That might work. It's kind of a nudie color. That might work. All right. I love this part. It just snapped itself shut. Okay. So I'm going in with Glam Light. And I still don't know why I'm filming this part because I can't talk while I'm doing it. Maybe I think if you're watching, I'll do a better job. I didn't do too bad. This side needs to be darker. And that's Glam Light, y'all. It just goes on beautifully. Mordor. Okay. Let's see. It looks pretty neutral, but on my light skin, it's pretty dark. I like that. Here it goes, here it goes. Slay me. I'll tell you what. All right, y'all, what do we think? Do I need a little bit of bronzer? Let's go on with the Smashy Box. Maybe we'll get a little bronzer in there. Since I was in the sun, I should try to look like I was in the sun. My little stray hairs keep coming out. They're bugging me. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Just a little bit of color. Put some tone back in my skin because I took it all out. I don't know. I think it looks good. What do you think? We're going to go in and put some lashes, some mascara on, shall we? You guys haven't done that with me in a while. So maybe I won't fuck up. This is Ulta's house brand collection. This is New Heights Lifting Mascara. And I've had no problems with it. It comes on beautifully. I like mixing it with my Lash Princess because my Lash Princess gives me volume. But I got this as a free gift from Ulta. I think I showed you all that with all the little things they sent me with that makeup bag that I got. What has it been? 2 months now. I'm going to have to be getting some new mascara soon because 3 months is usually maxed out on mascara. But it was in April, May, June. Yeah, it was in April, so I'll need to be getting some replenishing my mascara. But It does work. We got a meeting to go to tonight. We're taking a friend of ours with us. She's an absolute doll. I can't wait to see her. And, yeah, work in the morning again. So I will get this uploaded ASAP. And then I'll probably do a little short with this look to show y'all a preview and get the short up first and then do the video. See, I'm looking and I think you need more blush. But if I put more blush on, I'm going to look Annabelle and clownish. So stop, Susie. You do not need more blush. I just feel like my face looks light. I wonder if I need a different powder than the Coty Airspun. But it is talc free, so it works beautifully. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been so much fun. Therapeutic. Thank you for letting me share. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we had a blast at the camp out, and while my husband's vision did not come back, he had no problem with, all I did was back up. He hooked that whole sucker on. He did all of that. All I did was back the truck up. He hooked up the poles. He hooked up the chains. He hooked up the cable so that the brake lights worked and the turn signals worked on the camper. And yeah, he hooked it all up. Even though he's got no vision, he has no problem still doing everything that someone needs to do, like it's easy to forget that he doesn't see. It is so easy to forget, and if we just keep moving and start doing things that we love to do, like camping and stuff, he doesn't even think about it right now, but if he's sitting at home in his thoughts, thinking about what he's missing out on, because it's hard, he can't see his friends' faces anymore. He can't see anymore. He can't see me anymore. And that breaks my heart. It's hard. And I am so proud to be his wife because he is amazing. He doesn't want to lose his job. He doesn't want to quit his job. So he's going to be taking classes to learn how to use the computer software for the blind. He's going to learn how to use his phone with the software for the blind. He's going to learn how to use that damn white cane that the blind use, because he's just that amazing. He said he doesn't want to do it because he just wants to know. He should be able to just see and be able to do it. And yeah, that's true, but unfortunately you can't. So, you got to give yourself a learning curve. And, he's past that. He doesn't want to be sad. Sometimes it hits him, and that's okay, because we allow ourselves to have our feelings and we allow them to pass. And it's a beautiful thing. I never allowed myself to have feelings before when I was using, and I used so that I didn't feel. I used because I didn't want to be me. And today, I love who I am. I love being me. I love getting to film these videos and share with you guys. And even if only 1 or 2 people watch it, I'm not alone. And it's pretty awesome. So thank you guys for joining me today. I really love you and I appreciate you, and stay safe out there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So don't forget, just another beauty guru. Like and subscribe. I need those subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye.